I'd like to hear more about Hilgard Pass and 10 Mile Pass there. Has there been any spotting over the pass at all, those passes at all?
Part of our phased approach when we put the fire down on this is that we started by dropping ping pong balls on the ridge top and brought them down, and we did it really slowly, which is why I said we had a 5-phased approach to how we burned it. And the first phase was to go across the ridge top and put ping pong balls on a really narrow bit and get it to start backing down. So that what we're seeing what the fire was doing on its own, it was running forward, it would stuff would roll out, it would get established, and then it would run to the top of the hill and take everything out. And then we had the possibility of it spotting over. By putting the fuel, or putting starting our lighting on top of the hill, we eliminated the opportunity for it to run and spot over the hill. We haven't seen anything on the other side yet. We're looking at it every day. We're trying to get up and fly today, but it's been too smoky to get in there. But part of what we're doing now that we've got your neck of the woods looking pretty good. We've got this looking really good. This is sitting where we want it to be. This is sitting where we want it to be. This is done. We're starting to look out at these areas here where we're not going to put anybody on the ground and come up with some long-term strategic plans that we can leave with the forest. And if this does start to move and do something, there'll be some trigger points in there that makes them go and act to do something. It's something that's kind of cool, and I know it's kind of hard to get at from your perspective, but for us it's kind of neat. We're in a different kind of firefighting than we've done for me growing up in the fire program, when we used to go out there and pound around and go around this entire thing and put a lot of people in danger. We'd chew up a lot of crews, we'd hurt people, and that's just how we used to do business. And we don't do that anymore. We're smarter about it. We try to pick places that are advantageous for us to get into. We do things like here where we've used this big rocky drainage. Rather than trying to run crews up and down that, we're using the natural barriers that are out there. And a lot of this is run into, the reason none of this is moved, and we'll see how we get through today with the Haynes as high as it is today, not moving up there, but it's running a rock. It runs straight up into that high country and just runs out of trees. So it's a different way of fighting fire. It's taken time for a lot of people to kind of get used to it, but in the end, I think we're doing it smarter than we have in the past. But that's what we're keeping an eye on that up there, and we're developing our plans for that also.